just worked out that we're more bratwurst than Brad.
When it comes to rising stars, it's time to put James Paxton on your radar. As a musician, he's fronted 2 bands and just released an incredible solo project. As an actor, he's been lighting up the silver screen, including a cameo in one of this year's biggest blockbusters.
Hello? Nothing works. Now the cable's out. I can't get a soda from the vending machine. The pool's empty.
Do you have a storm shelter?
Man, the AC's blowing hot air. I got a refund going here.
Or maybe like a basement.
We're taking
basement?
No. There's a line here, buddy.
OK, if the name sounds familiar, there's a reason. James is, of course, the son of the late Bill Paxton. The Hollywood legend is famous for the original Twister, Tombstone and, of course, Titanic.
If your grandmother's who she says she is, she was wearing the diamond the night the ship sank.
You really think she was there?
Oh, yeah. I'm a believer.
Well, James is more than happy to honour his late dad. The talented 30-year-old is well and truly carving out his own unique path. And we welcome James Paxton live from our LA studio. Great to see you, James.
Hey, great to see you both. Thank you for such a wonderful introduction there. It's amazing. I'm happy to be time traveling to where you are right now.
Oh, thank you. It seems like a career in showbiz was inevitable for you. Did you ever contemplate doing anything else? Was there anything else calling you, or was this the path?
Oh, yes, actually, you know, I from a young age, I'd wanted to be a reporter. So I went to college to study broadcast journalism, and my path kind of steered me back into the more creative pursuits out here in LA, and you know, it's been a long road, but no, it wasn't always the original plan.
OK, so almost 30 years after the original film Twister, great film, you're now making an appearance in the sequel, Twisters. What does it mean for you to carry on your dad's legacy?
Gosh, you know, it means everything to me. My dad was my best friend, and you know, anytime I get to celebrate him and just be a conduit for his spirit and represent him in any kind of way I can, I'm always honored to do that, and I never shy away from those opportunities. You know, quite frankly, I wish he was here to be appearing in this new chapter in this sequel, but I'm honored nonetheless to get to have done this.
Yeah, beautiful words about your dad. You worked with Daisy Edgar Jones, Glenn Powell, arguably some of Hollywood's hottest properties right now. How was the Twisters premiere?
Oh, man, the premiere was so fun. My heart was beating out of my chest. I couldn't quite put it into words. It was very surreal because, you know, the premiere was at the same place that the original premiere was at. So that was kind of amazing, full circle.
Yeah, right. Now, you're the lead in a film called Last Train to Fortune alongside Malcolm McDowell and Mary Steenburgen. And so it's been touted as the most anticipated Western of 2024. This sounds great.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you asking me. It's going to be a wonderful film for people to see. I play a young outlaw, and Malcolm is an English school teacher who comes to the Old West to take a job position, and he gets held up by me at the train station, but in the middle of the robbery, he convinces me to shepherd him the 2-day ride with my horse to the frontier town he's trying to get to, and you know, all chaos ensues, and they go on kind of a wild adventure together, and I'm immensely proud of it. I think it's going to be a classic.
Yeah, and I love that Westerns are having this sort of resurgence due to the Yellowstone phenomenon and the prequels to all of that. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I grew up horseback riding, so it was kind of a bucket list thing for me to get to do. And you know, my dad was big into Clint Eastwood films, and so he showed me a lot of those growing up. And so I'm just happy to finally get to kind of add, you know, my feather in that cap of the Western genre.
Yeah, loving this path of yours. You're not just an actor, you're a musician as well, and your song Count on Me honours your late dad, Bill. The clip features unseen footage of you and your dad. This is so special for us to watch. It must be incredibly special for you.
Absolutely, it really is. I found a lot of old footage of Dad's that I had never seen before, just going through archival stuff and finding, you know, shots of him younger than I had ever seen him before, with hanging out with his friends and making Super 8mm films in the 70s, because he was always making films since he was a teenager. And it was incredibly therapeutic and cathartic for me to get to do this, and I wanted to share this with the world because I think, you know, grief is something that unfortunately we all go through at some point in our lives, and I think it's putting it into the art was important for me, and I encourage others to do it if they can, or just find some kind of outlet to celebrate it, but also get it out there, you know.
Oh, James, that's wonderful. You've preserved all those old films. Have you converted them now digitally? And because wow, did you have them like really well placed, or did you go find them in the back of old cupboards?
No, I have my godfather, Tom Huckabee, who's passed now. Before his passing, he gave me an archive of all these things he had saved and had digitally transferred. So that's why I didn't see a lot of this until just a few years ago, really.
Wow. Well, we're just really, really grateful you didn't pursue journalism. Otherwise, you'd be camped outside Mar-a-Lago. You wouldn't be talking to us here this morning. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you both. It was a pleasure being here.
Yeah, what a nice
Thanks,
chat.
James.
You can see James Paxton in the new action blockbuster Twister. That's in cinemas now.
Twisters.
Twisters.
Yeah, that's the plural.
Sorry, I was just thinking of games night this weekend at our house.